Hi there, Kristy Chase with The Debt Strategy, and I wanted to share with you today an idea on how to make some extra money. So I had a situation a long time ago where I ended up needing to come up with some money fast. I needed like $700. And I didn't know where it was going to come from, and I was already working full-time. I was a full-time single mom. I didn't have any extra time on my schedule to go make money doing a part-time job. I would have run pizzas or anything, but I just didn't have that kind of time, and I didn't available to go do it. So I came up with the idea of helping someone else besides just helping myself, because I truly believe what Zig Ziglar and all the greats say: if you help enough people get what they want, then you'll end up getting what you want. So I went on this premise and I thought, I've got to help someone else. Well, at the time, my son went to a private school and they had some pretty ratty sports equipment for the kids to play with. So I thought, let me help them. So what I did was I put together an idea. So I go online, and at the time, DVD players were really awesome. So I got this really cool DVD VHS combo where the DVD could record off of the VHS so people could convert their old VHS tapes. This was a while back. So I found a really great one online that was extremely inexpensive. And so I got pictures of it and I downloaded it and made up a really, really great flyer. And then I went over to Staples and I got this roll of raffle tickets. And what I did was I did up a sheet on like a spreadsheet, like on Excel, and I just put a name, a raffle ticket number, their phone number, and their email address. So I went around all over the place. And so what I was going to do was a 50-50, that I was going to have 50% of the profit come to me and 50% go towards school, okay, of the profit, taking off the cost of the DVD player. So what I did was I went around and I sold tickets. So I did each ticket for $1. I just came up with a price range where each ticket was so much, and if you bought 5, it was less, and so on and so forth, so that I could sell massive quantities of these tickets. And you know, people want to do anything they can to help children or school or whatever. I had so much success with people I didn't even know. I was stopping people at malls, you know, at their cars, I mean, everything. And I would write out their information. So I got their name, their phone number, their email address, and I gave them a ticket and I wrote their ticket number down. Well, you tear it off and you keep one side of the ticket. Just like going to a carnival. So by the end of 6 weeks, not only did I have enough money to do the most awesome DVD player that was really affordable, I paid for that. I ended up making $1,900 and I split that in half. I had enough for me and I had enough to give to the school, and I donated it to the school in, from my name, saying that I did a fundraiser for them. I told them exactly what I did because I wanted to be completely transparent, and they loved the idea. And so I ended up being able to give them something in my son's name, and I was able to pay my bill. It was absolutely phenomenal. So it's such a great idea. If you have a certain period of time, you need to come up with money, come up with like right now, what's hot? You could come up with a flat panel television. You just got to have enough money to pay for it. And these days, you could actually, order it and drop ship directly to them. You just got to make sure you have enough money to cover the cost of the TV and the cost of drop shipping it. Now, the other thing you could do is actually do just a 50-50 raffle. Say you don't want to get an item, because here's the thing. If you get an item, you got to make enough money to at least pay for that item, or now you've lied. You don't want to lie. Number one, remain completely transparent. And number two, make sure that you do everything that you say you're going to do. You have to, or you're going to lose complete credibility. You have to do everything you say you're going to do. So you could just do a 50-50 raffle and tell people, listen, the winner will get 50% of whatever is raised, okay? So you do a raffle, you give out the tickets, right? Every dollar you get, 50% goes to you, 50% of that goes into a fund for the winner. And you can make it for as long as you want. It just depends on how much you want to do. So what you do is this. You go on Facebook and you create an event. And you set it up so that everybody understands the rules, how to do it, and send everybody an invitation to the event. And you explain everything that you're going to do. And you link it to PayPal so that people can go right on PayPal, pay directly from their PayPal. So you can have people joining into your raffle from California or New York or Florida, or it doesn't make any difference where it is. You might have family in England and any country, okay? And you can do this for whatever period of time you want, and then the money will go right into your PayPal account. And then what you do is you take it out, you take 50% of it, you give it to the winner, you got to pick, do a drawing. I actually let my son do it, pick the winner. You got to be legitimate, and you got to disclose everything. And it's phenomenal. You can make some money for yourself. What's really great about it too is you can make up flyers, put flyers out everywhere that lead people back to the Facebook group, because you want them to lead back to somewhere that they can pay. When you do an event, you can send that out to people. All your friends can send it to their friends and their friends, and it can go absolutely viral. You can do a video on YouTube, and that can go viral, and just put a link in it back to your Facebook page. I mean, the possibilities are endless. You can use all the social media sites to promote it so that it goes beyond your circle of influence. Anyway, I hope this was a helpful idea for you to come up with something if you need to pay a bill very quickly. Just make sure that you follow any laws regarding reporting your money to the IRS, because you got to pay taxes on that, and just make sure that you disclose exactly what it is that you're doing and let people know up front, because if people know you're raising money for a particular purpose, whether it's to help pay your car, to get you out of debt, to raise money to keep your house from being foreclosed, or you're saving up for a special trip, it doesn't make any difference. If people know the truth of what you're doing, they'll be willing to help you. And the most important thing is transparency and following through on your word. What's great about a 50-50 raffle is you don't have to be obligated to buy something. You just give away whatever it is you make within that period of time. Anyway, Kristy Chase with the Debt Strategy, coming up with ideas to help you make money so that you can focus on your future. Take care.